Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar and to Coldplay, another from Coldplay here, called Humankind. So this one is a bit rocker feeling to it, and yeah, it's great to have this mixed from Coldplay here. So we have a couple chords to learn and this cool intro middle play melody here. So let's start, no need for any capo, and we will start with the D chord here. So that will be the open D, second G, third B, and second E. Then next we have D major 7, and normally it's taken like that. You need to just bar the second fret here from the G string and down on the second fret, and you play that together with the open D. So open D, second G, second B, and second E. But for this song here, when this chord is used, it's only used here in this intro. So I actually prefer or would like to play it without this last second fret on the E here. So just the second fret G and second fret B. Right? Try to avoid the E string, the top E string down here. Okay, so that's the D major 7. Then we have the D sus2. Like that. So it's open D, second G, third B, and open E. Then we have the G major 7. Like that. So that will be third on the E string. And with that third on the E string, with that finger, I mute the next string, the A string here. I mute it with the flash here, so that doesn't ring out. And then it will be open D, open G, third B, and second E. And then comes A sus4, like that. So that will be open A, open D, second G, third B, and open E. And then comes A. So open A, second D, second G, second B, and open E. And finally G. Okay, so that will be third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. So those are the chords. So now let's start to look at this intro play here. That will be played for 2 rounds. So it starts with a D. So on the first D here, you're just gonna play down, up, down pretty fast here, more on the bass string. So something like that, in that tempo. And then comes, okay, okay, so that will be D, then D major 7 without this, yeah, try to avoid the E string. So D, D major 7, and then back to D again. And then comes the D sus2. So D, D major 7, back to D, and then D sus2. And then comes again D, D major 7, and D. So that's the first half of this melody here. So to repeat again, you start on the D chord here, you play down, up, down, more on the bass strings, like that. And then comes following chords, D, D major 7, back to D, D sus2, and here you want to emphasize the open strings down here, the E and the third B, and then back to D, D major 7, and D. Alright, so that's the first half. The next half will be D again, and then comes the an extra D there, then D minor 7, and back to D again. And then you're gonna go to the G major 7. And what I do here, this needs to go pretty fast here. So with this D chord here, I still have this 3rd fret here on the B string. I don't release that one. So I just switch my fingers up like that. So from D chord here, up there to the G major 7. And then comes the A sus 4 here. And then finally D. Okay, so to repeat the last second part here. So you start on the D, you kind of just play the bass strings there, and then you play an extra D there. Then comes the D major 7. Then back to D. Then G major 7. Then A sus 4 and D. Yeah, so this one, if you listen to the song, goes pretty fast. So practice this slow first to get comfortable with the chord switches there, and then you can speed up gradually there when you feel comfortable to it. So practice like this. Right, so try to handle that in perfect way, and then you speed up to the standard tempo. You play this part for 2 rounds, and then starts the verse. So for the verse, we need to learn a strumming pattern. Very easy. It will be down, up, down, up. So here you need to, be able to handle the counts there, because on the first chord here, you will play 8 rounds of the down, up, down, up. So 8 rounds, and then after that comes this intro part, and then you're gonna play 8 rounds again, and then this intro part again. So 8 strumming rounds of D, then 1 round of the intro play, and again 8 Ds, and 1 round of the intro play. That is the first verse. So it goes like this: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then comes the intro part, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this intro part, like, and so on. Yeah, so that is the first verse. Now the pre-chorus, still same strumming but other chords here. So you're gonna go for G 4 times, then A 4 times, G 4 times, and A only 1 down. So A, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, and A, 1 down. And that's the pre-chorus. Now the chorus. In the lyrics, I say I know, I know, I know. Still the same strumming here, but different chords there. Starts with 4 rounds of the strumming for D. So 2, 3, 4, and then 2 on G and 2 on A. This will repeat itself for 3 rounds. So again, D, 2, 3, 4, G, A, and final round 2, 3, 4, G, G, A, A. And we are still in the chorus, where in the lyrics we are but from another planet. From there on, you're gonna play 4 A's and another 2 A's. So in total 6 A's and 2 G's. And after these 2 G's, you're just gonna play 4 rounds of the D as a middle play there. There's just a part, an instrumental part. So after 3 rounds of D, G, and A, 4, 2, 2 for each chord there, then you're gonna play A 6 times, G 2 times, and D 4 times. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And that is the first chorus. Now, the second verse here, it will be played in the same way as the first verse, but only it's one round of the D there, so 8 down strumming rounds of the D, and then comes this intro play, one round of that as well. So it's just half as long as the first verse. So 8 downs of 5, 6, 7, 8, and then comes this intro melody here. And that takes us right to next pre-chorus, which will be played in the same way as the first. And the same goes for the next chorus. It will be same as the first chorus, but with only this change here. It will be one extra play of this intro play, this melody here. Instead of this 4, which we had like an instrumental part, the middle play, you will play one round of this intro melody here. So instead of this 4 we had in the first chorus, we have one extra intro play melody. So after this chorus comes an interlude part there, same there as we learned in the intro. So you will go for another 2 rounds. So you can say from the chorus and included with this interlude part, it will play in total 3 rounds right after each other of this intro play. And after that comes another pre-chorus in the lyrics, Before I Was Dying. This one is played with only 1 down on each chord, and the chords will be G, A, G, G, A, like that. And then as a bridge to the final chorus comes kind of a bass play here, and it's like that. Sounds like that. And very easy, you're gonna play open E, second E, third E, second A, and fourth A. And that works as a bridge to the final chorus that will be played in the same way with this intro melody in the end there. And that pretty much covers this cool rocky song from Coldplay called Humankind. So yeah, good luck with this one, and see you soon, guys. Don't forget to like this if you do, and leave a comment of what I can do better. I read almost everything here you write to me, so I try to follow you and see what I can do better for next time. So let me know that if it's anything I can change or do better, and see you soon, guys. Don't forget, play tuned.